Hello everybody and welcome back to the J72 Gaming channel. My name is Jacob, but you can just call me Jay here. And for all of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, this is being posted on Thanksgiving, so I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And what I am thankful for is new updates and the Path to Titan developer team, because they have some really good quality of life changes in this new update. And I just kind of want to start this episode. We'll be checking out a new dinosaur too, but I want to start this episode by kind of highlighting this list here. I'll scroll through it really quickly. You can see all these changes. There's a ton of them, but there are a few that I really want to highlight here kind of right off the bat for you guys to know that has changed. Big one here is they've got new combat. Nothing you're really going to notice kind of off the bat, like gameplay wise, but they have changed a lot of things that kind of stop what they're calling UI character log AI changes and UI issues and all that stuff. So that's a thing. But the things I do want to highlight for you guys is this one right here. They have group improvements. They have a new group invite vocal call. This is awesome. As somebody who doesn't really send out invites to just random players, but I don't mind sending out invites to people that are right next to me. Also, let me turn down this music because calm down, Path of Titans. Okay. It's really nice. Basically, now you can walk up to somebody, and if they're the same species of you, you can do the group call, the group invite call. What also makes it pretty interesting is if you are the group leader, you pretty much have full rights to that group. So you must accept the request invites that your other group mates want to invite other players to with. And then you also get a group leader buff, which is really interesting. And basically, if all your other group mates are near you, you're going to have, they're all going to have a small stamina recovery and speed increase, which is pretty cool. Now, scrolling down here, they did a huge quality of life improvement with the questing system. They made it so that nearly all of the quests, you can see right here, this very first one, nearly all the quests have made a small chance to reward a home cave decoration that relates to the task. For example, completing a collect acorn quest may reward on an acorn pile home cave decoration. This is pretty sweet. I have been saying that the home cave decoration system is a really cool idea, very unique, but it's a little bit tedious and things costed a little bit too much money in my, or marks, in my opinion. So the fact that they're doing this to kind of reward you with your questing, questing decorations from doing quests is really, really cool. Makes you actually want to go out there and do quests and stuff. Another big quality of life changes is they have changed the point of view personal quests. Basically, what they've done is that your personal quests are going to be sending you out into locations, but they're not really going to have personal quests for you to collect items. Those collecting items are going to be more location based. So it's going to avoid you getting those huge, I almost call it the hell quest, where you get, collect 30 of this, 40 of that, 50 of that, and you just have to collect so much and it's so overwhelming. That's no longer going to be a thing, but it is going to be a thing in certain locations, which you may want to do if you want to get, for example, the decoration from that area, which is really, really cool. Now, beyond that, they've just kind of done a bunch of bug fixes, but those are the main two things that I wanted to highlight for you guys. So feel free to kind of pause the screen here and then read any of these fixes if you want. But onto the episode. All right, guys, so sorry for kind of front-loading you all with a bunch of information there right off the bat. Obviously, I think it's pretty important to give you guys the news of the update. Today, we're going to be checking out some of that stuff and kind of seeing how the quality of life changes really does implement and change the game world that we're kind of hanging out in here. Last time, you can see Big Bird. We checked out the Adenocurus last episode. Been a while. I think it's been about a week or two. So now we're going to be diving into Kentro Carl, the Kentrosaurus. This is actually the last dinosaur I need to play before I've played all of them, which is really exciting. Of course, they'll probably be giving us a new dinosaur very soon, simply because of the way Path of Titans developers work. They like to give us new dinosaurs very often, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and kind of hang out with this guy. There is another update that they changed that I forgot to mention in that intro here. They actually, whoops, we don't even want to do a bug report. They actually changed it so here, if you go to your character and you go to your abilities, you're not going to see everything that you used to see, right? Like I don't see, like, I don't know, biting mechanisms or abilities or whatever. So basically they hide it. Basically the Kentrosaurus only has head, metabolism, hide, and tail types of abilities that they can get, and so you're not going to be bogged down with empty slots and stuff. So we know here we can't get a headbutt on this guy, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's again a lot of quality of life changes, which is really good to see. Now you can also see that on the right here the questing changed, like I mentioned, and they have our personal quest, which is to go to Pinefield Haven. Now, they did set a time limit on this, which I'm not really sure if I agree with. I kind of liked being able to slowly meander my way to a location, and if I got bumped into something that was, you know, a location-based quest, like right now I've got collect 25 roots and 50 pine cones. If I wanted to stop and kind of do that, it allowed me to. So this new timer really gives me kind of a rushed feeling, like I have to get there, which is gonna be kind of bad sometimes if they have it on, you know, kind of a far distance away. So I do kind of disagree with that. That's kind of like a not good quality of life change. Also, careful, Carl. Jeez. Another change that I forgot to mention, I was skimming through it really quick, is that this one's huge actually. They've changed the amount of marks you're gonna get for completing a quest based off your dinosaur's speed. This is huge. I was saying in a few of my episodes how it doesn't really make you want to play very large and slow dinosaurs because they're gonna get the same amount of marks for going to the same area as the other dinosaurs are. So, you know, getting a, you know, fully unlocked skin of a Spinosaurus compared to, you know, Struthiomimus is varying degrees of impressiveness. Like getting a Spinosaurus to have, you know, a fully decked out home cave and all of its abilities and a bunch of endgame skins, right? That is way more impressive than a Struthiomimus who ran around in 5 hours and got it all done, right? The Spino's going to take a lot longer than that. So it's really cool. They're doing a multiplier now. I don't know how much. We will see. I don't think the Kentro will actually get boosted multiplier because he's not really slow. I think he's actually kind of average, but average to fast dinosaur here in Path of Titans. So it's probably not going to be helping us out too much with that end, with this guy here. But yeah, we'll still check it out, see if it has like maybe 1.2 multiplier or something kind of small. Now, Path of Titans has also been testing their growth system, and I haven't checked it out personally. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to check it out, and I may soon. But I'm kind of in the point where they've been having really odd public test realm times that haven't really worked well with me and my schedule and when I actually sit down to film YouTube videos and record and whatnot. So yeah, haven't really touched upon that. However, I do think it's very interesting that the growth system for Path of Titans is directly correlated to all these quests, right? The quests are the cornerstone of this game. They're what makes Path of Titans super unique. It what makes it, in my opinion, stand out for some people above all the other dinosaur survival games that we have out here, like the Isle, Beast of Bermuda, etc. Very, very unique aspect of Path of Titans. And so the fact that you have to do quests to kind of grow up is very cool. It's very, very interesting. I wonder if they're going to do multiplier percentages for the growth as well. For like the slower ones, because again, same kind of thing's gonna happen if you're kind of a slow dinosaur, right? It's gonna take a while for you to grow. But if you're slow, you're probably big too. So, you know, maybe that's okay. Also, I need to get down. Again, this timer is making me feel the pressure of getting around the world. I need to get to Pinefield Haven just to kind of collect a little bit of marks. But it's already making me kind of change how I do these episodes. I would normally start with with testing out the roars and stuff. So we'll get to Pinefield Haven and we'll see some roars that the Kentro's got going on. You know, actually, guys, as I kind of crest over this hill here and slow to a walk and regain my stamina, I'm realizing I might not make it, which is kind of a bummer, and I think is a flawed game mechanic in the sense that this time limit, 10 minutes, is not long enough at all. I'd be okay if they gave us like a 30-minute. They're like, hey, kind of get there, you know, like work your way there. But yeah, I would love to stop and do some of these side quests, if you will, so location quests. But I'm pretty much beelining it there right off the bat. You saw I spawned in, boom, immediately started running towards Pinefield Haven here. And I'm like halfway, if that. I think I spawned kind of like down here or so. So I might not make it, which is a bummer because it's literally all I was doing. So yeah, I'm not sure about that 10-minute timer. Devs, if you are watching this, please turn that down, or in my opinion, remove it altogether. I think, or maybe the faster you get it done, the more marks you get. There's an idea. I don't know. There's some tweaks that we can do to kind of fix this idea as a community. But I think 10 minutes for sure is not a good feeling to have as a player, and it kind of detracts some of the rest of the game, right, with the side locations and stuff, those quests, it kind of pulls away from that. You don't want to be doing that because, like I said, I'm beelining my way there, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. 3 minutes? I might, but it'll be close. We'll see. I will say, though, that the Kentrosaurus model is pretty good. He moves very smooth, and he's not too slow, so I enjoyed that. We'll have to see how he does in combat if I kind of throw myself at a dinosaur at the end of this episode, which if you guys have been seeing a few of my Path of Titan episodes, you know that's how I like to end the episode, just kind of take on anything, right? See if fights actually happen. The Kentro's not necessarily a fighter. I mean, it's a small Stegosaurus, so it's really kind of uses its mobility to get out of the way. It only does its tail smack if it actually absolutely needs to. But yeah, I like it. It's a good model. Good dinosaur too. It's a very fun dinosaur. All right, with just about a minute left and a full sprint here, we did arrive just in time. But again, yeah, 10 minutes it's cutting it close. And I think it's 10 minutes across the board. I could be wrong. Maybe they have it calculated based off your dinosaur speed and the distance. But there we go. Bam. And then it looks like our next one, yeah, it is 10 minutes again to find the Redwood Basin. Didn't I just go through Redwood Basin? I did. It's like right here. Okay, well, I guess we can head there and get a quick 50 marks as well. That's funny. But since that one's so close, let's go ahead and find a cool vista view because it's time to test the roars. Let's pull up here. I think this vista view will do all right. Gotta have a good vista view with the roar. Yeah, here we go. This'll do. All right, Kentro, Carl. Let's see what you got. Let's go with the broadcast here. Oh, and I'm sorry, guys. I am just realizing that my volume was still down from when I made it quiet earlier. That is an editing failure. My bad. Let's listen to this guy. Yeah, decent. Here's the friendly call. Oh, that's friendly. That looks like kind of like a growl. Like, stay back. I mean, all right. That's the threaten. They're all kind of sounding the same, but I like the model like animations. This is the sup. This is the grunt. Yeah, just like, hey. Hey, you. And then this is what? Social shake? Kind of rigid, if I'm honest. I want to kind of loosen that model up. It's alright, I guess. And then what's next? Look around. Oh, kind of the preening of the stretch. The good stretch. Kind of interesting to see that one. This is the look around. Kind of rigid as well. Okay, my opinion on the Kentrosaurus model was good, but it looks a little stiff with some of its animations. That one's nice though. Yeah, that was not bad. All right, let's go ahead and get over to Redwood Basin real quick. All right, easy. That one was simple. Next one is Two Brothers Hollow, which is also pretty close. So maybe they keep you pretty close so you can actually make it within the 10 minutes. But again, it makes me feel rushed. And like where I'm at now, since I've done 2 in a row, I'm just going to straight up not bother with Two Brothers Hollow, right? I'd want to kind of do something else and kind of maybe do a location-based quest and see if we can get a reward. I'd love to get kind of a home decoration and really test that. The timer also seems to be happening on location-based quests as well, which again I'm not sure I agree with because I have about 2 minutes left. Oh, it just updated to 4 minutes. What was that about? Oh, is that a new location? Let me see if I go back over here. No, interesting. That updated to 5 minutes. Weird. I was gonna say like, yeah, 2 minutes is like not worth my time. 5 minutes I might be able to do it. Let's see, are these pine cones? These are lychees. I need roots and pine cones, and they're gonna be in the Redwood Basin. Okay, well, I'll bite. Let's run around and see if we can gather some of these. Oh, okay, I see. That's my local world quest. I'm wondering if it's literally the whole world, because it doesn't say specifically Redwood Basin. I'm not sure about this one. I can tell you that this happens pretty often in Path of Titans. I can't find roots or pine cones. You can say I've ran around for about a minute and a half now. And yeah, there are a bunch of lychees. Lychees everywhere. It's a good spot for lychee berries. But yeah, I feel like at this point I've got 3 minutes left. Even if I found a few, I wouldn't be able to collect all 25 and 50 of each item. So I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna head kind of over to Spine Lizard Lagoon, where the action always happens. And yeah, maybe we can get into a group with somebody and kind of test the whole new like speed and stamina buff. That'd be interesting. I will, however, keep my eye out for a location-based quest that's a little bit easier, a little bit doable, and see if we get a chance to get a home decoration. Now, they did say it was a small chance, so it's not guaranteed. So you probably have to do a few quests to get lucky, but the fact that they are giving it out with quests is kind of cool. All right. Just kind of stumbled my way into Two Brothers Hollow. That gives us another 50 coins. And, oh, look at that. How convenient. Our quest is to go to Spine Lizard Lagoon. That is funny. It's where I was heading anyway. That's pretty great. All right, well, let's get over there. Well, it's steady now, Kentro. Yeah, he's got it. This guy's actually quite the mountain climber. Look at this. He like doesn't... He catches himself pretty well. Like, I'm able to go down things that are pretty ridiculous. Although, actually, you can see a really good example of, like, the white glow that happens around dinosaurs sometimes. And, oh, like, that tree has it, too. I'm not sure what that's about. I hope they fix that, because it makes it look a little bit worse than it should. But the sun rays look pretty good. That's always a thing. Decided to stop off here and have some salt. A good kind of pro tip, I guess, for you guys, if you want some easy marks, the food survival quests always pop up when your hunger and your thirst get below, I think it's like 20% or something like that. So a really good way that I've used in the past is, if you know you've got some good water nearby you, simply eat a salt rock. That'll get your food up, but more importantly, it'll get your water down, and it'll trigger that water quest. So you can kind of solve two problems with one, although that went away pretty quick. They might have lowered the amount that has in it. Also, here's a route. Interesting. The quest I thought was local, but yeah, it does seem to be kind of like world. So let me just grab some of these, I guess. I mean, that timer keeps going back up when it hits 0, so I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it's busted. Oh, there's more roots right here. Oh, we might actually kind of get that done. Oh, spin around with the alt turn. Let's grab these. You can also see I'm getting 1 mark per route, which is kind of cool. So even if I fail this quest, I'm still getting, like, you know, pennies, basically. It's not a whole lot, but it's not nothing, which is cool. Also, more parkour. Also, I've yet to test the speed of the Kentro, which is pretty solid. Like, let's be real. Said earlier, it's pretty average to fast dinosaur, and yeah, it can get away from almost everything that wants to hunt it. And here we are, Spine Lizard Lagoon. Let's do more Kentro parkour. Oh, he stumbled on that one, I guess. Took a little damage. But yeah, here we are. The next location is Cliffside Retreat, which is way back where we were, so I'm not even gonna bother with that one, to be real. Let's see if we can find some players. All right, it's pretty quiet and pretty dreary, if I'm honest, here at Spine Lizard Lagoon. I feel like every time I come here, it's just gray. Although, could be said that every time I log on to Path of Titans, the color scale is pretty gloomy and gray. But it is what it is. I'm looking around for some players, and like I said, it's pretty quiet. Pretty relaxing, honestly. We did fail that Roots quest, and then it gave me a new quest here to plant pine cones in the middle of Spine Lizard Lagoon, which is pretty cool. So I'll keep my eye out for some pine cones. But I remember I was looking for them in the past on one of my dinosaurs, and they seem to be extremely rare around here. You might have to like bring them in from somewhere else. Ooh, I heard somebody. People? Anybody? Who is that? Oh, there we go. We've got people who are probably gonna hunt me. What are those, 3 Dasplitosauruses, I think? I think so. I can definitely see them hunting me for fun. I don't know if they've seen me, though. And they also just kind of popped out of render distance. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, they probably will hunt me, which I'm okay with. As far as the video goes, we'll get a little bit of combat. Let's see what their choice is here. Are they hunters or are they chill players? We shall find out. They could also be questing, you know what I mean? They could be doing what I'm doing. But we will, we'll keep our distance for now. Yeah, they seem to be pretty chill. They've obviously seen me. Unless they are blind and just somehow didn't see me. Yeah, they seem to be okay. They actually seem to be around that quest icon marker, so they're probably trying to figure it out too and find some pine cones. Well, let me run around for a bit. I'll take a look for some pine cones. Keep my eyes on these guys and bring you back if they get cheeky. Here we go. Here's some pine cones. Okay, let's go ahead and pick one of these up. We got to deliver 3 of those, and there's plenty of them, so we just got to get 3 of those there and not die to the pack of Dasplitosauruses, which I don't know. They seem to be friendly. They're just sitting there. Maybe if we approach carefully and just be kind of chill about it. Now, the players of Path of Titans are very different than players of some other dinosaur games. They definitely seem to be way more docile. And they're actually moving away, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, I've never really been attacked in Path of Titans. Maybe like 2 or 3, 5? Like a very small handful of times have I actually been attacked. All the times that I've died or gotten in combat, I put myself into that situation. Let's see what this guy's gonna do here. Oh, there's a little raptor as well. Don't mind me, I just want to deliver this. Boop. There's one. Yeah, they seem alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get that other pine cone. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a second one of these. I would love to get a little pine cone reward. It'd be kind of cool. A little pine cone pile. It'd be everything and the only thing that Kentro Carl here owns. It'd just be, you know, him, a cave, and a pile of pine cones. But alright, we'll go ahead and drop this off here. It seems that the Dasplitosauruses, that one's solo, I would assume, and then the other 2 are together, because he is not with them anymore, kind of hanging around. All right, let's go get the last one. All right, big moment of truth here. Let's see if we get a pine cone pile. Please let us get lucky. Doesn't look like it. Just 60 marks, which is still pretty decent from what we just did. Also, if you will notice, that one actually didn't have a time limit, which is good. I don't think there should be time limits on these, and I'm glad that that one didn't have it. Okay, guys, well, let's take a second to take a look at the skins. I like checking out all the skin options that we have for the dinosaurs in these episodes here. So I'm gonna run away from the hot spot of Spine Lizard Lagoon here, and we'll find a nice, quiet little area. In fact, right up against this rock might be just quiet enough. Let's pull up right here, and I will lie down. Take a nice slumber, Carl. There you go. Put himself to sleep. We'll check out skins in about a minute. Alright, friends, I tried a few times to get us a server that wasn't at dark, and, or at night, rather. It wasn't dark at night, and, could let us see these skins a little bit, but luckily it's not raining, so, you know, I guess we can take what we get. But here's the default skin, and here is the backer skin, which is actually pretty sweet. Yeah, Carl likes it. Pretty golden. Almost all the backer skins have kind of a golden sheen to them. And this one actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. So yeah, what else we've got? We've got the tropical one here, which is very, very kind of subtle. Not a whole lot going on. Can we maybe make that brighter? Nope, seems to be... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can make it a little bit brighter, and mainly the black on there. Okay. Then we also got marbled, which is all over the place. Some whites, some greens, some blacks. Okay, that's pretty cool. We've got spotted, which is also very nice. Actually, all these skins so far have been very, very decent. Very decent indeed. We've got striped here, which is a cool looking skin. I don't know. I don't really like it on a Kentrosaurus, if I'm honest. This would be a good skin for like a Ceratosaurus, right? Or really any kind of theropod, I think would look really good with that kind of black and green striped. But all right, that's an awesome one. Blue side. Whoa. Whoa. That is very blue. How blue does this get? Does that get like brighter blue? Which one is it? This one? Yeah, I can get some pretty vivid blues on there. Okay, wow. Well, I'm not really a big fan of this, but it is unique. And if you want to stand out as a Kentro, that people are going to notice that one. That one's very unique for sure. Next up is gold dust, which isn't really gold, if I'm honest. Maybe it gets gold. It gets a little bit more gold. But yeah, that's like green dust. I'm not sure why they called it gold dust. Interesting. What else have we got? We've got the Abyss. Whoa. Yo, this one's sick. I don't know if it's very realistic, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you make it a little bit more green, that kind of blends in. I kind of like it if it's a little bit more green. Look at that. Oh, you can make these white. Oh, you can make those blue too? Whoa. Yeah, you can really mess with the scales on that. Carl loves this one. Wow, this one might be the most unique one possible. Very cool. Okay, what's that one called again? Abyss? Might have to pick up Abyss. Again, it's 7,000 marks. It's gonna take a while to grind in, let's be real. Very cool. Okay, and then we got mottled, which is pretty common. They've got the skin on a lot of dinosaurs. It's a realistic looking skin for sure. And then we got Puffer. Puffer the magic Kentrosaurus. All right, decent. And then what? Albino and melanistic, which actually melanistic looks pretty good on these Kentros. Like a ninja. All right, well, yeah, I would probably buy the Abyss. It's a little out there, a little bit unreal, but if you colorize it with a bunch of, like, let's see, if we picked all the greens, I think it would actually look fairly decent with a little bit of like a little pop to the scales there. Something like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. All right, cool. Well, we don't have the marks, can't be buying anything right now, but we will dive right back into him. And I'm thinking, guys, I'm going to take myself either to Corpse Cove or maybe go try to pick a fight with that Daspletosaurus pack. We'll throw ourselves into some combat here just for the fun of it. And we also want to see when we get in combat, there should be a combat icon that they were talking about that prevents me from like safe logging really quick, which is really good. If you guys watched my episode, what was I think I was one of the raptors. I can't remember the episode, but one of my episodes I run around and I'm trying to fight and kill a Campto because that was my quest. And the guy just sits and safe logs right in front of my face, which is just boring. It's bad game design. It's bad player behavior. It's bad sportsmanship. And yeah, I wasn't a fan of that at all. Oh, I need to drink water first. Let's actually... Everybody's been drinking here, so this quality is crap. Okay, let's go upstream so I save myself. We'll find some fresher water upstream and then keep our eye out for any bogeys that might want a piece of this tail. Okay, I don't know where everybody went, but Spine Lizard Lagoon is completely barren right now. So we're gonna head on over to good old Corpse Cove and likely become the corpse of Corpse Cove. But again, I just want to see that combat icon and see what it looks like. So we're gonna throw ourselves at some people and most likely die. Let's go do it. What is this sound? Are these mushrooms giving off sounds? Glow mushrooms? What is going on? They sound like chime bells. Are those yeah, it's those. What in the world? Did I find some magic mushroom, guys? Is Carl about to trip with this mushroom? That is so strange. That's like the first odd audio sound I've ever heard in this game. It caught me off guard. I was like, what is going on? Very strange. I'm not sure what that was all about, but we got one. Maybe we'll give it up as a, I was gonna say a peace offering, but I'm gonna go throw myself in combat. So we'll give it up as a symbol of war. It's the opposite of the peace dove. It's the war mushroom. Oh, I hear more of them. They're like up on this cliff to my left. Is it always the mushrooms? Let's see. This is so strange. Yeah, these mushrooms just make noises. Why? Why are you doing that? Cut it out. I don't know, man. That's some odd stuff right there. All right, here we are once again. My favorite place to die. Good old Corpse Cove. We're actually on the cove to the left. The ones on our right here is the most populated one. Let's go get in combat here. All right, as I enter, I already see some big boys. I heard some calls. People are getting rowdy. People are crouched, ready to fight. Or maybe they're just acting tough. We shall see. Here. I'm thinking everybody's just acting tough. There's nobody here that I can really pick a fight with. Oh, maybe the Alaliaramus. That guy might be able to fight one-on-one. Yeah, but everyone else here is pretty much just gonna smack me upside the head. Yeah. You guys know what's coming next? Let's go ahead and let them know. Oh, I can't do the roar. Here, do you guys want a magic mushroom? I got some crazy, check it out, magic mushroom. You want some magic, check it out. Magic mushroom. Do you want it? Do you want it? Eat it. Eat it. Eat the magic mushroom. Eat it. This right here. You know you want it. Eat it. Eat the thing. Nobody wants my shroom? Eat the shroom. Eat the shroom. Eat the shroom. it's just like a powwow. Eat the shroom. Maybe I can get him to do a dance. Eat the shroom. Eat the shroom. Hey. Eat the shroom. Yeah, here we go. He gets it. He gets it. Yeah. Eat the shroom. The magic shroom. Oh, that's too funny. I would love to get a bunch of people going around. Oh, it disappeared. Where did it go? Oh, no. You ate my shroom. You ate my shroom. Why'd you eat my shroom? Yeah, here it is. You do one damage. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, what you guys want to look at as I get slayed here is you see above my HP bar, there's that little icon, right? That's the new combat icon. So that lets you know that you can't log out while you're in combat. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and die now. There we go. But I think that magic mushroom bit was a little bit funny, so I'm happy with that. Cool. So yeah, we know what the icon looks like and everything's fine and dandy on that sense. So that's going to be the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Tons of quality of life changes that I really, really like. And there's a few things I don't like, right? Like the 10-minute timer on the location-based quests and some of the other quests. Not the biggest fan of the time limits. Makes it kind of feel rushed when I don't really know if this game needs to feel rushed. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the episode and some of the updates, some of the pros, some of the cons that you guys like. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember to like and subscribe. Send this out to some of your Path to the Titans fans and friends and see what they want to see and think about the update and, you know, hear about all these cool quality of life changes. I have a Discord I want to mention as well. If you guys like Path to Titans or any other dinosaur type content and other stuff we do on the channel, feel free to join. Description, or link rather, is in the description below. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of the episode. I have been Jay. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. But until next time, peace out.